Hey there, cruisers! If you've been on a cruise or two, you probably already know the basics like what a balcony cabin is or how interior rooms don't have windows. But what if I told you that even experienced cruisers still make some major mistakes when picking a cabin? In this video, I'm going to break down the top 5 cabin mistakes people make, even after their first few cruises, and what you can do instead to upgrade your experience without spending more. Let's dive in. Let's start with one of the loudest mistakes you can make. Booking a cabin directly under the pool deck. Sounds innocent, right? But here's the problem. Early in the morning, the crew starts dragging chairs, setting up loungers, and spraying down the deck. You'll hear scraping, thumping, and even running. Yes, some people run on deck. Here's the fix for this. When looking at your cabin, always check the deck plans. You want a stateroom that has another cabin deck above and below it. Sandwiching yourself between 2 cabin decks is the best way to avoid noise from public areas. Trust me, your sleep will thank you. This next one is a little sneaky. You think you're getting a convenient cabin by being right next to the elevator? And yes, it is easy access, but it also means you're next to one of the busiest, loudest areas on the ship. People hang out there, they laugh, they yell, and those elevators ding all day long. Choose a cabin that's a few doors down from the elevator lobby. Not right next to it. You'll still be close enough for convenience, but far enough away for peace and quiet. This is a big one, especially if you're cruising on a ship that loves to party. Booking a cabin directly above or below the nightclub, theater, or casino can be a recipe for sleepless nights. That low bass sound, it travels through walls, and do not even get me started on casinos. You might end up with the added bonus of cigarette smoke wafting into the hallways near your room. Deck plans are your literal best friend when it comes to booking your cabin. Look for a stateroom that's not directly beneath or above any entertainment venue. If you're sensitive to smells, avoid cabins near casinos or smoking areas entirely. Check the ship's smoking policy and layout before you book. If you've been on a couple cruises and felt a little seasick, you're not alone. But did you know your cabin location can make a huge difference? Choosing a cabin at the very front or back of the ship can make motion feel more intense, especially in rough seas. Instead, go for a midship cabin on a lower deck. This is where the ship feels the most stable. The higher up and farther forward or aft you go, the more motion you'll feel. Midship and low equals smoother sailing. This one's lesser known, but can be really annoying. Some cabins have connecting doors to the next stateroom. Even if you didn't book it with someone, the soundproofing isn't great. And you might hear everything from conversations to hair dryers to late night, laughter. Look for cabins that don't have those connecting doors unless you actually need one. Most booking sites or cruise line deck plans will indicate which rooms have connecting doors. If you are not sure or feel overwhelmed, work with an experienced travel agent and let them take care of finding the best stateroom for you. Bonus tip. If you're not picky about deck number and want a quiet room, look for cabins at the ends of the hallway, away from foot traffic. Some of the most peaceful nights I have ever had while cruising were in cabins tucked away at the front or back corner of the ship. If you found this video helpful, please give us a like and consider subscribing. Got any cabin horror stories? Drop them in the comments as I would love to hear what you've learned. Until next time, my friends, happy cruising!